What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS. As we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide, we are back inside the building once again to check out this one. An interesting link up indeed. We're heading over to Germany for this one. A very exciting artist called Luciano. Not the reggae artist Luciano or the rapper Luciano. This is a different Luciano who I believe is based in Germany. He's just released a brand new project called Seductive, and one of the tracks on there features the one and only OMAH. So very excited to get into this one. It goes by the name Another Vibe. Very interested to hear how the international sort of styles intertwine, and just in general how OMAH steps up in this sort of setting more than anything else. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump into this one. Let's go. Very spacey intro. So immediately on this, you can sort of hear that difference. I suppose the difference in cadence, the difference in performance factor, the difference in enunciation. Obviously, there's different languages going on as well, but Luciano immediately with quite an aggressive-sounding vocal texture. The tune itself has a very sort of floaty backdrop. The drums, however, super punchy, and the whole thing just has this sort of combination. It almost feels like you're stuck in the middle of a swill, I think it's called, when you're stuck between waves. That's the sort of feeling it's giving me, if that makes sense. Interesting, though.
You need another vibe, my girl. Willst du dir doch die Distanz strong? You need another vibe, my girl. Ich will zu dir, babe, doch die Distanz strong.
Tell me when the dealer's coming, when the London Bridge is burning. For you, take one for me, take one for them, take one for step up. I don't wanna see you talking, you know everything I coming.
So yeah, that crossover's really clean. I'm loving the vocal appearances here. That really nice, man. The whole thing just has this sort of cascading feel. And yeah, it's interesting sonically. It's quite speedy. It's actually speedier than a tune I'd expect to hear someone like OMAH on. But I think the texture really works, and the overall feeling of the tune works as well. Yeah, interesting to see how this one develops, because it feels like it's already at its sort of peak. So it'll be interesting to see how it continues to grow.
Oh, you need another vibe, my girl. 'Cause when I see myself. I've been around for too long, and I know what's up, and I'll tell you what.
You need another vibe, my girl. Willst du dir doch die Distanz strong? You need another vibe, my girl. Ich will zu dir, babe, doch die Distanz strong. You need another vibe, my girl. Willst du dir doch die Distanz?
Tell you what, for an artist I've never heard before, it's super catchy. I can see myself walking around for the rest of today, kind of bringing that there's something really catchy about that hook. Omar's vocal again coming in clutch here, really smoky over this sort of backdrop. We know Omar loves to work with these more sort of spacious instrumentals. He loves to kind of let his vocal have this reverberation factor. There's almost like there's something almost kind of biblical about the way that he performs. So hearing these two different elements going up against each other causes quite a nice contrast, which I am not complaining about.
Strong. You need another vibe, my girl. Ich will zu dir, babe, doch die Distanz strong. Nur mit dir fühl ich mich frei. Flieg mit dir bis nach London. Hab in meinem Herz einen Platz für dich, babe, vergiss das nicht. Another vibe, mein babe. Bin jeden Tag im anderen Film, vergess das nicht. Trotzdem, babe, vermiss ich dich, du bleibst mein Girl. Fight for you wie Soldier, wie im Prison Fight. You need another vibe, my girl.
Again, very floaty with the transition. It doesn't feel like the tune really goes to that many places, if I'm being honest, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but it does feel like this is the tune, these are the elements, there's no expansion packs, there's no additional journeys going on, this is the game, basically, which I do quite like. I like the fact that it is very much to the point, and I think their back and forth really works. Their sort of combination of vocal styles is really interesting as well. I think they definitely have something cool going on next to each other, and yeah, overall it definitely feels like an interesting interesting link up that's been in the works for a while. It doesn't feel like it's a tune that OMAH stopped off to do. It felt like this is one that was organised beforehand. Yeah, let's move forward.
Connection strong. Mein Herz, hat einen Platz für dich. Einen First Class Seat. Fliegen weg, my girl. Oh, you need another vibe, my girl. Baby, die Connection strong. Mein Herz, hat einen Platz für dich. Einen First Class Seat. Fliegen weg, my girl.
Tell me when the daylight's coming, when the London Bridge is burning. Take one for you, take one for me, take one for her, take one for us, take one.
You need another vibe, my girl.
And again, really powerful drum work going on with this one. The drums have a super punchy feel, way punchier than we would normally expect to hear on an OMAH tune. I think there's so much kind of space being used with a lot of kind of sonic intelligence on this one. I think the back and forth as well generates this sort of, again, it feels like you're stuck in between two waves. One's kind of moving that way, one's moving that way. OMAH is the calm in between the waves, and the actual sort of crash of the waves comes from Luciano, and I think their back and forth really works in that sort of regard. Yeah, overall, sonically, it's interesting. There's 30 seconds or so of the tune left, so we're going to let this one run through, and then we will give it our final breakdown. Let's go.
Doch die Distanz strong. You need another vibe, my girl. Ich will zu dir, babe. Doch die Distanz strong. You need another vibe, my girl. Will zu dir, doch die Distanz strong. You need another vibe, my girl. Ich will zu dir, babe. Doch die Distanz strong.
I quite like Luciano, man. Cool. This one goes by the name Another Vibe, Luciano and OMAH. I think first and foremost, the important thing to remember here is we are seeing an artist collaborating on this sort of scale for what I believe is one of the first times. I don't know other big sort of tunes Luciano's been involved in. I don't know whether he's had these sort of big link-ups before, but overall I think he did a great job. I think the back and forth works really nicely. I think OMAH's vocal is utilised very smartly, and the overall floaty feel of this tune, which is then sort of segmented by the crunch of Luciano's hook, works quite nicely. There's a nice amount of kind of just the overall feel, that the contrasting on this works really nicely. So there we go. Guys, very keen to see what you're saying about this one, so do make sure you're getting involved in the comment section down below and letting us know. As always as well, if you are new to the channel, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, of course turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment and all that good stuff, and we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sound them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBCAM TV. Stay locked.
Welcome to Cubs Clubhouse, live on Brighton's premier platform for new music. Platform B.